My name is Sierra and I own an indoor playground in St. Louis, Missouri. It's about 2,700 square feet and we are filled with toys. And today I'm gonna take you guys on a tour and try to show you every single toy in my indoor playground. So I'm literally gonna flip the camera around to show you guys every single toy that is in the playroom, and I'll try to give a little bit of background of the toy, like where I got it, or if it was gifted, or if it was an original toy that was here before I bought the playroom in July of 2020. Can you believe that there are some toys in here that have been here for almost 5 years? If you guys have seen any of my other videos, especially where I share which toys have broken, that is a feat all within itself. So let's not make this video longer than it needs to be. Let's get into it. For reference, this is what my playroom looks like when you walk in and you walk through this door. But our first toys are before you even enter the playroom. They're these wall-mounted toys that I actually got when another playroom in the area closed. So over the past few years, as other indoor playgrounds in my area have closed, they've contacted me to either sell me their toys, give me their toys, or to see if I want to purchase that playroom. And I've actually behind the scenes have looked at maybe 3 playrooms at buying, but none of them were perfect. But I did buy some toys from a playroom that recently closed, I think last year or the year before that. So we call these like our busy toys. So while mom, dad, guardian, nanny, whoever is checking in, the children can play with these toys. But then as soon as you walk in, okay, that is a water stain. And this is why no food and drink allowed on the tile. So ignore that, okay? So let's make a left. I did also want to do a quick disclaimer that if you were seeing this video in the future, it was filmed on April 1st of 2025, and I cannot guarantee that any of these toys will be here when you guys get here or if you come and visit, because we are constantly rotating toys for so many different reasons. So let's get back into the tour. This is our newest addition at Grandma's Playroom. It's actually 5 different pieces, and this was sent to me. You can get it off Amazon though. It has already been a little bit destroyed, as you can see here. Now that I'm looking at it, it almost looks like there's like a liquid coming out of it. So this piece might have to actually be removed already. I'm not quite sure. We will look into that. But every single piece moves, and you even have these little cameras which have these really fun lenses on them. And the kids have really been liking this toy. And I do like the sensory aspect. And it is huge, but obviously we've got to figure something out for this guy here. Then you come over to our dinosaurs and our cars. I'm literally over here walking on my knees. All of these dinosaurs from this side over have been in Grandma's Playroom since we opened. They were the first toy I ever purchased, and I am so excited that they have still lasted. They are an amazing quality. They're huge, they're a little soft, so you know, when you hit your brother in the head with the dinosaur, it won't hurt so much. These I all got from Amazon. They're from a company named Dollies, and I love them. This little guy is from a different pack. He was sent to me, but you can see he's that same soft material. All of these toys are on these fun grass carpet tiles because I feel like they just give a little extra sensory play for the kids. They do shed a little bit, but I do like them a lot. Now, this is a toy that has been in the playroom since before I bought it. I'm the second owner of Grandma's Playroom. Grandma Sandy owned it first, and this was one of her toys. It's a Fisher-Price toy, and these things last forever. Most of the toys in here that are from the previous owner are actually Fisher-Price. We have this balance board, which also has this track on it. I really like the added extra feature. And this one is from Walmart, and it's, okay, we don't need any more of those. It is from Walmart, and it is from the Batat collection. And as you can see, it is holding up really well. Some of the paint is wearing off, but the wood itself is like perfect. This garbage truck is so funny because when I first bought the playroom, I took it off the floor because I was like, it's a little old, it's a little dingy. It's been here since the previous owner. And literally the first week I was open, a little kid was looking for this, and the children are obsessed with it. So this guy has to stay out on the floor. This one is one that my mother gave me. It has been lasted forever as well. This one's another little tykes. The kids like anything with like moving parts or pieces. I found these cones in the basement here at Grandma's Playroom, and I thought they were perfect to add. And then we have the Little People Barbie car. We swing over here. We've got a few of these little stools, which are really cute. These were sent to me, but I think you can find them on Amazon. I'm gonna sit on this one right now. And we have our little barbecue. Now this barbecue you can put water on and it can like steam up. It used to make some sounds. You'll find here at Grandma's Playroom, when a toy's battery runs out, oh, never mind, I'm a liar. When this battery eventually runs out, we will not add to it because we don't like to have tons of sounds like this in the playroom. It gets pretty loud in here with all the kids. We leave some food over here. We've got some condiments. Let's see if there's anything in here. A little cup. That's not a cup, that's a bowl. We had 30 kids today, and then Kirsten and I closed up together. So I hope we found everything because I wanted everything to look good for the video, but you know, we're finding a few odds and ends. Here at Grandma's Playroom, we clean the toys constantly, and after you watch this video, you'll see how many toys we have. So when I say constantly, I mean like literally like most of the time we're here, all we're doing is wiping, cleaning, sanitizing, putting back out, because we want to have like the cleanest facility in the area. Because you want to bring your child somewhere fun, but you also want to bring them somewhere clean. While trying to keep up with this whole like outdoorsy backyard area, we've got this little cart, and what's really cute about the cart is the handle will extend and you can plant all these foods. These foods are specifically for this piece here. We have tons of food here at Grandma's Playroom, but I do try to keep like pieces together. This is Melissa and Doug. And then this is my garden center. I got this from Amazon, and we have a few different pieces here. This one is learning resources, and it's this little cactus that you can put these little spikes and flowers in. Some of them have numbers. He is sleepy on this side and awake on this side. I love learning resource toys, so you'll see a lot of those here too. We have this little baggie of garden tools. I believe this is Melissa and Doug as well. And then we've got these flowers that they can plant, and this will come off and go onto there, a little watering can. Now we're coming over to our magnet table, and this is one area that I do want to update. This table has been here since the previous owner. There's nothing wrong with it, but the lights were ripped out, and I have painted it already. We have tons of magnet tiles. I'm obsessed with magnet tiles, and we're looking at them every single week to make sure that they are in still good condition, because these are another toy that have been at Grandma's Playroom since it opened. Now we switch out the magnet tiles a lot, and as you can see, we have some really unique pieces from Magnet Tile. I work with them a lot as a company, so I love all of these really fun pieces, like the hippo, his little mouth opens. And then these little street pieces actually work perfectly with the cars. The magnet tiles are a toy here that everybody from literally age 1 to 91 they play with. After we leave the magnet tiles, we have our big gigantic tower. And fun fact, I found this bad boy on Facebook Marketplace. It's actually a crazy story, and I've done a story time on it before. I got it for like $200. I put it in my car. It had been disassembled. So I put it in my car, all disassembled, and I was driving home with it, and somebody cut me off, and I stopped short. And one of the big pieces came flying like Final Destination style, y'all, past my face, actually scratched my face to the point where I had like a visible like wound, and it smashed into my windshield. Luckily, it just like cracked the windshield and didn't shatter or anything like that, so I was able to safely drive home. So my $200 tower ended up costing me $200 plus $500 for a new windshield for my car. Not a fun day. I'm safe. The tower is now assembled, but that was like a whole video I did when I first got this tower. I think like 4 years ago at this point. We do have a few toys on the tower. First, we've got this little mirror. The kids love it. It's kind of a little fun house mirror too, so it distorts you. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can stand up. And then over here, we have our wheel. And then this is our telescope. The kids love to use the telescope to look at everything. And then our phone. Yes. Yes. Okay, Governor, the queen is coming. I always say if you're 5'4" or under, you are gonna fit up here, but any taller than that, you're gonna be hitting my ceiling. And the view from my tower, look how fun. Guys, we have only done this part of the playroom. We still have all of that. When we come down the steps and we make a left, we get to see some of my favorite toys. I put in quotations because I don't know if these really count as toys, but they're these sensory lava tiles, and you can step on them, you can moosh them all together. The kids are obsessed with these. We've gone through lots of lava tiles in my time of owning Grandma's Playroom because they do eventually fail. But however, these have all been here for a good year, year and a half. And right next to the lava tiles, we have this cute little table. It is from the Children's Factory. They gifted it to me, and the kids love it because these seats are so tiny and small to the ground. I'd show you guys, but I don't want to embarrass myself further online because I definitely do not fit. And this little puzzle was donated to Grandma's Playroom. You just use the little magnetic piece, and you drop the color beads in the corresponding, okay, well, they're much better at it than me, but you drop the beads into corresponding, basket. We've got two of our dollies here at the table because we don't really have a nursery area right now. The last one broke, so I got to figure out somewhere to put like the dolls, the high chair, and the like bottles, but you'll see them kind of sporadic throughout the playroom. And this little table is perfect because if we swing over here, we've got some more toys. Here is our huge Barbie dream house with a working elevator, and we've got a diving board. And then over here, this is one of the original toys of Grandma's Playroom. You guys might recognize this Little People farm because they are very popular. This is more of like an older vintagey one, but the kids love it, and it has been here forever. In here, we've got little animals that they can play with. We've got some Barbies for the little dream house, and some of these guys will even fit in the cars over there. On the second shelf, we've got a mix of toys that have been donated and a couple of toys that have been gifted to us. It looks like this one is empty, so we might be on the hunt for what should be in here. These are little toys that have magnets inside, and you can mix and match all of these little dinosaurs. Now, it's kind of hard to do it with one hand because I'm trying to show you guys while filming that, as you can see, you can make your own little animal creations, and the kids love these, and the size is a really good fixed size. We've never had any issues with this type of magnet. I know magnets can be a little controversial in children's toys, so I make sure that they are toys for like the youngest age possible. I really like toys that are for like 12 months old or like 24 months old, and these are great ones, and seriously, the size is awesome, and we've had these for years, and we've never had any problems with these little magnets. These are more learning resources toys. They are these little barns, and each one should have an animal in it, like a horse, duck, cow, and a sheep. So I think now that I'm looking at it, I have no idea which animal is missing, but we definitely have something missing. Okay, I better clean up because Kirsten is opening tomorrow and she does not want to clean my mess. Down here, we have some OG toys with our squigs. I am obsessed with these. These are from Fat Break Toys. These are so fun. You can build. The people also love to try to stick it to the window. Can't believe I did it in one shot. And from the same company, we've got these suction cups, which are really fun too. And these are all soft silicone, and these are all really safe for the children to like chew on and stuff. So if we see a child that really likes to mouth a lot of toys, we'll try to switch it out for a squig because that silicone is so easy to clean. Then we've got a version of Spike here from Learning Resources as well. All these little spikes come off, and he is so cute. We've got our Dimple from Fat Brain, but this is the one that has all of the numbers on both sides, and that side is Spanish, and it is so fun and so satisfying. Another Learning Resources toy is this piñata. A lot of people are confused by this piñata at first because they'll see the candy and they won't realize what it is. And the candy will have numbers on it. Some will have some different textures on it, and they can use their, I think, okay, I don't have a background in education, but I think this would be considered a fine motor skill because they have to put it in the little piñata. Also, with our Learning Resources toy, they love a good woodland animal over here. Look at how cute all of these little hedgehogs are, and they live in this little tree. Each one has a different feeling, and you can put them in there, you can stack them, you can play with them, and they come in their own little house. We're still going on this little shelf. We also have this little stacker. This was donated to us, and I know right now if I don't fix it, I will be called out, so I will put it in correct order. This was donated to Grandma's Playroom by somebody who was cleaning out their house, and they asked if we want it, and I said, absolutely. It's Fisher Price. We actually have two of these. The second one's in the baby area. This was gifted to us from Simply Play. The kids can spin on it, they can stand on it, they can sit in it, they can rock in it. It's really fun. It's super durable because it's one huge piece. I love plastic toys here at Grandma's Playroom. You would think that like wooden toys would be better just because like wood versus plastic, but for a space like mine that sees hundreds of kids a month, plastic is so much easier because there's no paint to rub off. It's so much easier to clean. Wood is eventually porous and will show wear and tear faster than some of these plastic toys. You can also steam them. So I do love a really good plastic or silicone toy. Now, obviously we do have lots of wood toys in here, but if you're asking for my preference, it's gonna be plastic like this, and they last forever. Now we will leave our little corner by the window over here, and we will come on to our very fun foam mat section. Over here we have this slide that is from the Children's Factory. They gifted this to me as well, and it's actually 3 separate pieces, so it's really nice to have because I can separate it all while I'm trying to clean it. And the kids love that it's got this little tunnel underneath. You just climb right through. It's definitely better for children who are slightly smaller than me, but they love this slide and they will go down it over and over and over again. We have one of my favorite pieces, this amazing banana, and it's made out of vinyl, so it is holding up really well. I can't remember where I bought this from, but I do know that if I were to buy it again, I would want to get 2 of them so I could put one inside my house. I just tried to sit on it, and of course I'm falling, but this banana is so fun. Next to the banana, we have our Simplay boat, and you can fit 4 kids on this. They also have it where it's only for 2, but I figured 4 would be better. And what's so cool about this piece is if you flip it over, it is now a bridge. It's very versatile, and again, it's that like really sturdy plastic, so I know this is gonna last forever. I just realized we haven't even stepped foot in the baby area yet. Next to my boat, we have our stacking rainbow. It is a like foam block situation. It's the same company that made all of those foam blocks, but we will get to those. The kids like to do all different things. First, they will rock in these little pieces. They'll turn them into tunnels. It's a really fun set, and honestly, it works perfectly with our like branding and theming. Like it's like it was made for us. Cut over to this really fun house. Let's start with our giraffe here from Melissa and Doug. He is kind of in timeout because he has a boo-boo on his ear, and the children keep trying to ride him, and his legs are not sturdy enough for that. So for now, he's going to live up there. Now this piece is really cool because my best friend's dad actually made it for his own grandson. It was like a bedroom set. So the mattress was underneath, and the top part actually does have steps, but they're in the basement because these banisters are not tall enough for children to safely play up there. They need to be like, I think 6 inches taller in order for kids to go up there. So we have it blocked off for right now. So her dad made it. He was getting older and he didn't want it anymore. They asked if I wanted it. I obviously said yes. We've kept it as a boathouse, and we made the mats kind of look like a island of sorts. So we've got the toys out in the water, and then we've got the little house, and inside the house we've got some foam blocks that the kids can play with. They like to bring their own toys in there. I don't bring too many things in there because they'll do it themselves, but we've got a couple of these poofs. We've got 2 poofs and this really long bench one that also kind of looks like a log. These are all from the children's factory. It can be a little bit difficult to get in and out of it as a full-grown adult, and we do have some pool noodles on the handrails to hopefully help anybody from bonking their heads. Next to our boathouse, we have this little sit and spin. Our sit and spin is from Walmart. The brand is Batat. We got this shelf from Costco. It is a little tree shelf, and we have it bolted into the wall, which is a good thing because we actually had a kid try to climb it today, and that would be dangerous. On the top shelf, we have these sensory tubes that my friend Miss Crystal made. She has customized every single one of them to work perfectly for our branding, for our colors, and inside one of these is even a little Sierra peg doll. She made this little book so they can go through it and see, ooh, okay, so the blue bottle has me. I can't find me. So I really am happy with how these turned out, and they have lasted forever. And now this stick, no idea where this stick came from. Everyone says it's from the old kit that we used to have. That was like the s'more kit, but that one had a different tip so you could put a marshmallow on it. That is not where this stick came from. I have no clue where this stick came from, but he gets to live on the tree. Some of these are from sets on Amazon, like this little guy, which is perfect for our little hideout. He usually works, so I might have to replace this battery because he doesn't make a sound, but he does light up. We have our binoculars. We like to keep those on the little tree shelf too. We try to keep like toys together, so these feel like outdoorsy, woodsy toys. We have these fun little bugs, which always gives me a heart attack when somebody screams, ah, a bee! We have our giant moose, our little beaver, and our little bear. We definitely need some more. Before we swing over to the kitchen, let's swing back over to the train table. Obviously, this is our train table. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I love that it's got the huge cutout, and we have all different types of trains. Obviously, our train table has seen some wear and tear because it is so popular, but it has lasted me pretty well. I think this has been here for 2 years, and the kids are obsessed with it. I cannot get rid of the train table. If you have an indoor playground, this is a must. We also have these little scooters. You might remember these from school. Now, if you hold onto the handlebars though, they won't run over your fingers like they did when I was in gym class. These are another one of the toys that we first bought when I bought Grandma's Playroom. My mom actually gifted them to me, and the kids are obsessed with them, and they have lasted almost 5 years. While we are over here, let's look at our little toy cars. We have one cozy coupe. It is our police car cozy coupe. The kids love it. We have had tons of cozy coupes in our lifetime. This one is lasting the longest. I wish we had two, but we just have one for now. This little guy, I think I either got from Goodwill or Facebook Marketplace, but I want to say it's Batat from Walmart or Batat from Target. I can't remember. I haven't shopped at Target all year in 2025, so I can't remember off the top of my head, but our little slug bug is super cute. This I bought for a Christmas gift. Every year, Grandma's Playroom will adopt a family and donate gifts, and I bought this, and when I shared the haul, I was told that this was too young for the kid that I bought it for, so I ended up buying them something different, and I kept this for the playroom, and I'm glad I did, because the kids really like it. It did used to have some foam handlebars, but they ripped that off. So he lives like this, and I think he works perfectly. So we got 3 ride-on toys. We definitely probably need to add another one. So this is where we came from, and we're still gonna swing over to here. These 2 are more of those toys that I got when that other indoor playground shut down, and they are really perfect for the wall. I try to utilize every single space that I can. Now this piece, I cannot remember the website, but this was like not a cheap piece. I'm actually really surprised by how much it costs, but the children love it so much. It's very interactive, and the best part is like all the pieces are like together, so you cannot lose any pieces. So satisfying. Trying to make sure I orient you guys so you know exactly where you are. So over here, we have our little magnetic board, which definitely needs to be updated, but we have these little outfits that you can dress the characters up as, and they all have different little jobs. Swing over to here, this is our loop art or our string art board. This piece is extremely special to Grandma's Playroom because the previous owner, Grandma Sandy, her dad made it. So this is like Grandma's Playroom lore, and it might be leaving soon to go to a very, very special home. So if we do get rid of this, I'm gonna need ideas on what to put on this wall. Look how high it goes up to. So I'm gonna need ideas if this guy goes away soon. And again, if he does go away, it's for a very, very special reason. Now on our back wall, before we make it over to the kitchen, which might have the most toys in this one little concentrated area, but we have these foam blocks, which are incredible. They are vinyl, they are so sturdy, they are so easy to clean. I think they've been here about a year now, and I love them. We recently added on these couches, which are perfect. Like adults can sit on them. We've got this little table here that the kids could play on, or a table here. And these were all gifted to me from the Children's Factory. What's so cool about these couches is I'm seeing adults sit on them, but I'm also seeing kids utilize them in their play towers or in their castles. So it's such a versatile piece to have. And I'm so thankful that they were gifted to me. You'll see that there's a lot of open space over here, and that's because we have the ride-on cars. But what we also have are our stepping stones. I believe these are just from Amazon. I love the pink little color. I gotta tie my shoe. And the kids will add these to any type of obstacle course that they try to make. Now for the area that I feel like has the most concentrated toys. Let's start with this shopping cart. We actually have 2 of these, and they all come with these little pieces of food that go into the little shapes. So it's a really cute interactive toy. They used to scan, but I'm not sure if they do that anymore. One of them's newer than the other one. And this one actually feels haunted because when you leave for the day and you turn off the light, it will make a sound, but of course he's not using it right now. Here is our little market, and on our market, we have all of these baskets filled with food. So like, here's the bread basket. So many pieces of bread. And everyone thinks that this one looks like poop. That's like 10 toys right there. Our vegetables. But look at the detail on this play food, and look how big it is, and it's nice and soft. I love this play food. And these are from Lakeshore. Here's our meat and cheese. This is probably the smallest category, but how fun is that steak? And the fish always cracks me up. And then our last basket is the fruit. Now, tomato is technically a fruit, but would you put it in the fruit basket or in the vegetable basket? That's just our market, because if we swing over here, we have our 4-piece kitchen set. We'll go piece by piece by piece by piece. This set is really cute, and it's where we normally keep all of the dishes. We are really low on forks. I think we used to have like an entire 4 set of every single utensil, but we are down to the wire, and I think we are missing a lot of this set. But I will say it's been here for like 4 years, so not bad. Some plates, and then up here we've got some like sugar and creamer for your coffee. This is our little coffee maker, and it's kind of like a little Keurig situation, and they can make a little cup of coffee and they can put cream or sugar in it. And I love little toys like that because kids love playing pretend. Then we come over here to our stove. And this entire play set, including the market, is from Community Playthings. It is an investment piece, but as an indoor playground owner, I was originally going through those little kitchens that you'd get from like Walmart or Target like every single month. Like literally they would be breaking within a week or two of me getting them because they're not made for commercial grade or that many children playing with them. So when I upgraded to the Community Playthings kitchen, this was like $1,500. So $1,500 for these 4 pieces alone, but it has been beyond worth it because of these have been here forever, and I really do feel like I'm gonna be a grandma with these pieces still. So it was super worth it to me. And you guys are on the stove right now. We always try to keep a little bit of food on the stove. It's usually a type of shrimp pasta that we leave here. And we even have a little colander so you can wash off your shrimp or rinse your pasta, whatever your recipe calls for. Probably one of the most popular areas in the playroom because the children are obsessed with the kitchen. And here is our refrigerator. This is a sticker that I made with Cricut. So it looks like a little like glass filler. And when you open up the refrigerator, there are some other stickers that I added. And in here, we have lots of our refrigerator food and our pantry food. We kind of just keep everything in here. I think this is $7 worth of eggs. And these foods from Lakeshore Learning are incredible because as you can tell, even the labels still look good. And kids love to peel off the labels. So the fact that the labels have lasted is literally insane. Now the ketchup and mustard is like an OG grandma's playroom toy. They've been here for like 5 years. And the kids love that when you dump it out, the like ketchup and mustard actually comes out. Another funny toy is got to be this meat that was made for me by Brooklyn, who owns her own indoor playground. It looks like real ground beef, and parents will freak out until they realize that that is just yarn. So as you can tell, there are lots of toys over here, but we do try to keep it pretty organized. And then we have our sink, and obviously underneath the sink is where you have to have all of the cleaning supplies. We've got a little iron and an ironing board. The kids love to scrub. It is so funny. And I use a spray bottle to clean all day, so the kids love that they have a spray bottle. And we even have a little laundry basket. I love the cleaning supplies, and I am shocked daily by how many children love to play to clean, but those aren't our only cleaning supplies. We also have this vacuum, which turns into a little handheld, and this vacuum is super popular. The kids will literally fight over the fact that we only have one vacuum. Now over here we do have the other cleaning set, and the kids will mop and like dust all day long. I seriously think it's so cute. I always joke with them saying like, thank you so much for helping me clean. Grandma's playroom needed it, and they love the little brown. And then we have a apron that was made for me. How cute is that? It says Grandma's Playroom. I've watched it a few times and the kids are obsessed with it. So it's got a little bit of wear, and they also love this random little mitten. I thought we were done, guys, but we still have to do the entire baby area. Baby area is shoe free, so we must take off the shoes. This is a toy that has been here forever. I think you guys are probably have seen this before. It's a Fisher-Price little bouncer, and it's a little zebra, and it spins around. And then we also have this little skip hop baby, what are these called? Bouncers as well, but it's like for younger kids, so they can sit in here and they can play with all of these little pieces. We have our cow from Batat. He used to live out on the floor until our poor cow was getting abused. So we put him in retirement in the baby area. He's been washed a few times, but you know, he's got a few war wounds. This guy was donated to me, and it's such a cool piece that the woman who donated to me got to come in for free, because if you want to give me a free toy, I'm gonna let you come in and play. How cool is this piece? And it's all vinyl, so it's really easy to clean. Some of these toys, I can't even lie to you. I don't know where they are from. It's a little past season for the dreidel, so we'll have to put this with the holiday stuff. And all of these soft toys I'll bring home and wash, or we will spray them down and let them dry. I use a lot of 7th generation and Force of Nature, so they're all really great cleaning products that our children save. Here's our other stacker in the infant area, and then this half moon foam block bouncer rocker guy is from the Children's Factory, and the parents actually like to sit on it because as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. We have a bunch more toys here. This is a collection of dolls and their little board books, and I love how inclusive it is and how different all of the girls are and how they all have their own passions, and the board books are perfect for the baby area, and they love their own dollies. This guy was donated to me, but I have since been told that there's a hammer that's supposed to go with it that we don't have. Here's our bus that has been here forever. We always joke that this guy's haunted because the batteries have died years ago, but sometimes it'll do that. 5 years. I've never changed these batteries, and she still beeps, so we think she might be haunted. We have these little stackers. This is a little cup for that over there, but we leave it here because the kids can put stuff in it. And then this is one of those matchers where you have to match the shape. And this was donated to us as well. We've got these pull-back cars. Oh my goodness. And we have 4 of them, and I'm just now noticing for the first time that this car is wearing glasses. We also have one of these guys. If anybody knows what these are called, please let me know. This has been here since longer than I've been here, and you can find these at your local doctor's office. This is a turtle that was crocheted or stitched from Sherry. That is her Instagram handle, Stitched by Sherry, and she made these, and there is a bunch of little turtles in here, and they all have different colors so you can match them. This was such a sweet and thoughtful gift, and I know it took forever to make, so we leave it in the baby area so he can live a nice little life. Now, when these are above a crib, they're called like a mobile, right? So what are they called when they're like down here? We have another poof, and honestly, guys, this poof is covering the ugliness, and we have this little guy so the babies can lay here and play. We have more of these wall toys. Every single wall toy in here has been here for over 5 years. The previous owner left those here, and the kids like them. We've got a little bumpo here, and I tried to get the one that is recommended by OTs and doctors, and that would be this version. This is from B Toys from Target, purchased before 2025, and it is really cute, and it's a nice little walker for kiddos. Oh, there I am. Hi, guys. This little ride-on is so fun, and it is radio flyer. The kids like it a lot, and I like that it doesn't just go forward and back. It kind of like swings around. I know this wouldn't last long in the main area. I know the older kids would love it, but our little elephant does not want to get used and abused, so he stays in our baby area. Swing around to the middle, and we've got this little slide. It's a nice, soft foam slide because our infant area is for children under the age of 24 months, and they generally tend to be around 1 and 1.5. So it's a really small little slide, and it's really cute because it's a butterfly, and it matches our branding perfectly. I think I am out of breath. I think that is also every single toy in my indoor playground. I'm not sure how long this video was, probably not my longest video, but I feel like I've been talking forever. It's official. I've shown you guys every single toy that we have here at Grandma's Playroom, and I am out of breath from talking so much. So we're gonna wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget, wash your hands. Bye, guys.